Hey, it's Jen with another Tech Tips 411 tutorial, and today I'm going to show you some new features that just got released for Recordcast. Earlier this week, I dropped my tutorial all about Recordcast, showing you how you can use it as a screen recorder and how you can also use the robust video editor. I was so impressed with the editor at that point in time, but they've added even more features, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So if you're not familiar with Recordcast, make sure you check out this video right here so that you can learn all about Recordcast and the editing features. Right now, though, I'm going to show you the new features that just dropped in the video editor. Okay, here we are in the editor, and what has been added is actually they've expanded your options over here with text, background. They've added this element feature and overlay. So let's take a look at those options that have been added. So I've got a couple of clips here that I'm going to bring in, and the first here is the demo I recorded the other day. So I'm going to drop that into my timeline. I can also add in images. So if I drop that one in here, so I've got a couple of things here. I can resize the elements that are in here. You can split your clips. But in addition to splitting a clip, just like this, I can also, and I can split clips on multiple lines. So I can, but I can also drag in and do fine tune adjustments. So if I wanted to bring this in just a little bit more, notice I'm shaving off literally tenths of a second here. So you can do some fine tune editing. Another thing I wanted to point out, go up here and I can resize the actual canvas, what's on the canvas. So notice I can go up to 200%. I can also zoom out. So I can zoom all the way into 200% if you wanted to point out something on the screen. In addition to that, you can zoom in and zoom out and move a webcam footage as well. I can zoom in, zoom out. So if I wanted to have multiple elements together, I could actually have this on top of a video. So I did want to point that out, that you can resize, you can reorder, you can finely tune trimming, and you can also move around elements on the canvas. But I can now go into elements, and here's where we've got some elements, some things that I can add. So they've got emojis, which is pretty cool. And so we've got some shapes, we've got social media stuff. So let's go ahead and hit the subscribe, because if you haven't already done so, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. So let's grab this subscribe, and I can bring this down and layer it right on top of my video. I can also put them in between clips. So if you want it to be a transition element, I could do that. But you'll notice that now, as I go through here, I can see there's that subscribe animation. I can resize it to fit where I want it to fit. So let's take a look. Notice it has those animation features, and I can scroll through. I've got some birthday promo, some bubbles. So this is really leveling up what you can do to make an engaging screencast for your students or your staff. And you'll notice I've got some options to add in overlay text, that's as well as logo, intro, outro. So if I wanted to add that here, so I can add my logo. I'm going to upload a logo. So I've uploaded a logo, which I can resize. Notice I can change my text here. And notice now I've got this option here that's going to play as a little intro or outro. Kind of cool. You can see you can even add in ones that have social media stuff. And we can take a look and see all of the options that we have here. So the overlays are a great new addition, as well as the elements that you can find here. And you can see you've got numbers, arts, words, and all of that. So I wanted to point out these new features that have just been added. As I pointed out the other day, Recordcast is in beta, which means they're going to be adding elements and changing elements, and you might get new features and updates, which is really, really, really cool. I did want to add one other point of information, because you do have the ability to record 8 projects and save them and then export them. The way it works, though, as soon as you record something, video files and the webcam file, because it's recorded as 2 separate files, actually are automatically downloaded to your computer. So actually it's not saved in the cloud, it links to your computer. And so if you need to upload files, you can do that, but you can also create a folder on your local computer that's going to house those recordings and files that you're going to need. So there it is. That is the update. So cool having the ability to really customize the text and backgrounds a little bit more, adding in those elements, which I think are really going to liven up your recordings and your screencast to engage your learners, and the overlay features that have just been added. So let me know, have you checked out Recordcast? Are you excited about using this tool with your students? Drop a comment. Let me know if you're using Recordcast or have checked it out. Thank you so very much for watching.